Dream here. In today's video, we will talk. I've been thinking hard for the past few days about everything that happened, all the news, all the things that we were informed about, and I just wanted to gather my thoughts before I will tell you in full what I think. And today is the day I decided to do that. So first of all, the big theme about BTS taking a break. I've watched the BTS Festa dinner by myself because I felt it is really personal, so I just wanted to experience it like one-to-one, like if they were talking just to me, you know. So I've watched it, I got really emotional, I was crying with A.R.M. and with Jiminy. And at first I really felt really sad, but not about like the fact that they want to take this like time for themselves, but about the fact that they found it so hard and like they couldn't do this for such a long time, that they found it like so troubling for them to just tell us about it, about their feelings. And I'm sure there were many reasons that they couldn't, like, you know, the promotions and company, and they, even though they were thinking about it and they wanted to help us those past few years, but in the meantime, they were struggling a lot. Not just because of the situation in the world, but with their own like thoughts and feelings. So I felt really sorry for them that they couldn't like share everything as it goes. They couldn't like find comfort in us like we are finding in them at the time of those struggles. That really make me really sad. And like Timmy said, they just can't tell us everything at the time that those things are happening. And this is really the saddest part. I agree with Jiminy, it's really the saddest part, because we want to be their shoulder to cry on like they are ours. And yeah, to find out that they couldn't, and they found it so hard, and for such a long time they had to like endure it, and they had to like not show us that they are struggling this much. It must have been really hard for them. So I felt that, and I really got emotional, and I still am when I think about it. But the whole thing about taking time for themselves is really healthy, and it's really amazing for them right now. And I think it's much needed and long overdue for them, because like they said, they've been keep running and running without stopping for 9 years, putting always the group first before them and their individual selves. So it really must have been a big struggle. They were not thinking about it at first in the beginning, but later years they started to like feel a little bit probably lost, and maybe like stuck in some areas, like they couldn't get as much creative as they wanted to. And like, yeah, they were stuck in the routine of always doing promotions, photo shoots, MVs, just writing and producing, and all this cycle all over again all the time. And they didn't have time for anything about them individually. So I really understand their struggle, and I think it is much needed for them to do this so-called break right now, because it's so cold, because like it is not really a break. They are still here, they are still around, they are doing all those commercials and promotions, and they said they will again start recording Run BTS, the variety show. So they will be together, they will be meeting up, they will be doing stuff. And in the meantime of doing those things for themselves, this music and those promotions that they will do individually, they will still work on music for the group BTS. So all those fake articles and all those stuff in media we're just like waiting, I think, for that type of news to come out, because they are just all want BTS to disband because they they are threat to everyone. So the little glimpse and news of them like thinking about doing stuff individually already made this big fuss and over nothing. So yeah, I completely understand A.R.M.'s thoughts about it, and his letter was so like heartbreaking in a way because he felt guilty of like letting his emotions out, and he was like saying maybe he shouldn't let himself to be so vulnerable and show those things because this unnecessary buzz about it, because this was directed just to us, to A.R.M.Y, this dinner, this video that they've made, and they pour their hearts out and they said finally everything that has been bothering them. And it's not something so extreme to be like so, you know, blowing everywhere out about it, because it was just like long kept emotions that they wanted to share. And like our Juni said when he was emotional, he will always be A.R.M. of BTS, they will always be members of BTS, and they will always be BTS, and they will always come back, like they said in Yet to Come, they will always come back for more. So this is not like end of things, they're not gonna disappear forever. It's just ridiculous how all the media is just waiting for them to disappear because they feel so threatened and they don't want them to, you know, conquer the music industry any further. But they will now. They will do that even 7 times more because each of them will release albums and they will not catch a break in the industry because over and over they're gonna conquer everything individually. Even now they are threat to like solo artists and everything. So not only the group artists and you know, categories, but also they're gonna now conquer the categories for solo artists. So that is a big threat for everyone. And that's why they made up all those stories and all those articles ridiculously. But yeah, this is my thought on this dinner, and I am cheering for each and every one of them. I will be supporting them along the way, and I'm super excited for this new chapter. And I will be always waiting for the day of their next comeback as a group too. I mean, we already have news about many things of them doing, like soon there will be a song of JK with Charlie Puth. Then there will be album of Hobie and his performance at this festival in Chicago. Then Tae is talking about like his work and his album. Then we have Timmy and Park Jimin one. Oh my god, Timmy album will be everything and above. I cannot wait for the day of his album to drop. Oh my god, it will be the best day ever. And this morning I read his interview and the picture just took me out for like I don't know how much. I think I just got dizzy and couldn't tell what is going on because like yeah, he said he is preparing. He said he wants to show us many different sides of himself. He wants to discover new horizons and he wants to like feel at the end of it that he accomplished things by himself as he wants them to be. So I'm super excited about that, and he wants to do many new things. And he also said that he wants to be more explicit. Oh my god, what do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god, he said this in this interview. Read it for yourself, but yeah. He wants to basically do more darker concept, and if he does MV in darker concept without shirt in new wild chapter, I will be like not able to absolutely do anything. Like I will for sure get a heart attack on camera and I will just ascend and I will just like never be over it. So I cannot wait for him to destroy me completely. completely, entirely. Because everything he did before floored me so many times, and he wants to do even more. And starting with looks like this, oh my god, I won't be good. I won't be well, and I cannot wait to be like that. And yeah, all of them started this new chapter with like the thought in their head, no shirt chapter, maybe they wanted to call it that, because Jin's picture also showed a lot of chest, which is really unusual for him. Oh my goodness. And also Tay Tay lately, the pictures that he showed on his story, oh my god. If this is what is getting into them as solo artists, and like this new chapter, if it's all about this, I'm all for it. And oh my god, it all will be incredible, and we don't know what will hit us from 7 sides. So yeah, I'm super excited for their future. They also did those little like friendship tattoos on their legs, and Jimmy on his little like finger in here. And yeah, they are doing great, and it's been really, like I said before, long time coming, because it like they started to show us this with, I think, them getting those individual Instagram accounts. So we could have seen that from way back then, that they are starting to like do more individual stuff. So I'm really, really happy for them about this. And they've been all reassuring us all the time since like the dinner video was posted. Like I said before, A.R.M. did this reassurance, but also he was worried about like showing too much emotion, which is really, really sad, because I don't want him to feel that way. I want him to feel like he can tell us anything and show us everything he wants to show us, all the emotions when they came out, and we will just like embrace it and hug it in our hearts, and we'll support him forever. And also Cookie's live, oh my goodness, his little concert in the kitchen was so adorable and beautiful, and I had such a great time watching him and singing Still With You with him and everything. He was just precious. And he said also that they're gonna never split, and reassured us and just explained everything once again for the people who didn't get it yet. And also Timmy's wonderful letter was just so heartwarming, and he was thanking us and just saying that those words like thank you, sorry, and he loves us, and like those are the words that he can express, and he will do everything to be better in the future, which is just so incredibly selfless and incredibly humble, and like he is the sweetest, the most caring person ever. Oh my goodness, my heart is just like so warm when I read that things that he says, and like yeah, he is just wonderful. Oh, and I wanted to mention also that maybe like some people didn't get it or took it the wrong way from the translations that been put on the video in English, because you can't translate entirely all the nuances like that, or not everyone can, even though they might speak English. They are translating it like literally, but they don't like get all the context of it, and if you don't put it in the right words in English, it can be perceived in a wrong way. And for example, with Jiminy saying he's not a solo artist, he's member of a group, he didn't exactly say that he's not a solo artist. He said that he's first and foremost not alone, and he has the members and the fans around him. So in this context, he said that he's not like nothing about being solo or not solo and stuff like that. And people don't take that into consideration, the translation, and they are taking the things as they see it on the screen, not thinking that it might be a little bit incorrect. So I always go to a lot of different translators on Twitter and try to grasp all of their interpretations of the words to have a full picture, maybe fuller picture of what they are saying. So I recommend you do that always with watching BTS's videos, and if you want to grasp what they are really saying, always do that. Go to different sites and read different translations, because they are always a little bit put in the different words, and you can then conclude for yourself the full picture of their actual words. So you guys, the final thought of it all, of this little change that BTS is doing right now, is like the lyrics of Paradise, that it's okay to pause. There's no need to run without knowing the reason. So they are trying to find their reason right now, again, for running ahead and forward. Not that they don't have reasons right now, but they are finding more reasons. They are finding stuff within themselves. So it is really important for them, and we should all just calm down and support them and know that they are always there together, and they will always be together with us. We just have to wait a tiny bit longer for new comeback with them as a group, and that's completely okay. I know that many people will be and are disappointed about no tour for the group this year, but I think I saw that coming, and I already said goodbye to my thought about seeing them in concert in near future. I kind of left that thought and that dream 2 years ago, because 2020 was supposed to be my year when I go to see them, and that didn't happen. So for now, I am just in peace with that thought that I won't be able to do that for a bit longer. But I still have a little glimpse of hope that maybe in few years there will be some opportunity for me to see them, and I hope that will happen, and that will be the most wonderful time for me and just dream come true. So yeah, everyone, those were my thoughts about the news, the latest news. And in relation to that, I also wanted to tell you some things about me and about what I want to do with the channel and about my new chapter. Because for me, it's also been a long time coming, and this whole comeback felt so special and so, like I said many times already, full circle for me. It gave me, in a way, some kind of closure, and it gave me the satisfaction of doing all those things with them for 6 years now for me. Right now, I also need a little bit more time for me, for myself, and for my family. Like you may know, if you watch all my videos, I mentioned it a few times before. I am building a house, and I will be moving there soon. I know that I've talked about it even a year ago, but because a year ago the start of the construction started, but now it's getting closer and closer, the moment that I will move. So it will be really busy and exciting time for me, but probably I won't be able to do much for the channel in that time. So I want to mention that way before, so that you are prepared if there are periods that there are no videos for a longer time. And beside that, the other thing is I want to do more creative things in the channel, if you know what I mean. I want to create more videos that I want to do, maybe more FMVs or vlogs, or I've thought also about reading my own poetry or stuff like that. I don't know, from time to time I want to post videos like that to let out my creative side a little bit more that I really want to do. It's mostly for myself, but if there are some of you that would enjoy this, I would be really, really grateful, and it would make me so happy that someone enjoys what I do personally and not just for my, fangirl reactions. Which won't stop for sure. Don't worry about that. I love to do reactions. I love to watch stuff with you. This makes me really, really happy, and it lets me to express all my excitement and emotions, which is really healthy for me. I feel always so happy and so much better when I do that. So that definitely won't stop. But I want to do also more singing and do those little singing covers that I've been doing from time to time, because I really enjoy to do that. I don't know where my heart will take me with all of this, but I just wanted to share that there will be some change, some new chapter in my channel too. And the videos won't come maybe as regularly. I of course will be here for all the new stuff that members put out, like new songs, like solos and collaborations and everything that will be happening. I will be here for sure. And in the meantime, from time to time, I will also do different reactions to TikToks, to stuff like that, because I really enjoy it. And soon, because they did those performances for Korean music shows, for M Countdown and Music Bank and Inginkayo, I think also will be coming out. I will react to fan cams of that, because they uploaded also fan cams, and hopefully the fan cams won't get that much trouble as the full performance. So I will try to do fan cams of Jiminy for those performances soon. And yeah, guys, the new chapter for all of us is super needed, and it's gonna be also super exciting, and it's gonna make us feel a lot better about ourselves, the boys and me too. So yeah, I know I talked a lot, and probably not many of you will watch that until the end, but the ones that will, thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Thank you for understanding me. Thank you for standing by me. Thank you for being here. You really mean a lot to me, and your support is just bringing me every time step closer to myself, and is allowing me to be brave and allowing me to discover many new things that I want to do. I appreciate you, and I really, really purple you all the time, and I'm so grateful for you being here with me. All right, everyone, so that was it. That was all I wanted to say in this video. It's mostly for myself as a record from the past. In the future, I will see what I was thinking back then. But yeah, for each one of you who listened to me and heard me, once again, thank you. So I hope you enjoyed this little talk, and if you did, please leave this video a like, subscribe, and see you in the next one soon. Love you, purple you, to the next time. Bye!